Action to Canton City Council passing resolution supporting sales tax?
No, their resolution was terrific, and I think the idea that they are going to support this when political realities hit, and they're politicians, they have to run for office, but they know they're representing the seventh largest county in Ohio, I think the seventh largest city in Ohio. Canton may still hold that role, and it's the county seat. So nowhere does this come closer to home than what's going to happen in Canton. I wasn't given enough time to go through the whole litany of things that are going to happen to Canton as it concerns the mental health, the alcohol and drug, private prisons. We don't think about that. The state's closing a number of prisons, releasing people back to the community. Guess what? They don't have money pinned to their lapel. They're going to require services, and a lot of these people are going to reoffend. Melissa Pierce at Domestic Violence, talk to her. She is frightened because these people that commit, I think they're what, third-degree felonies? If you half beat your wife to death, they'll be re-released immediately. They're not going to be taken to jail. They're going to be put in the back of a cruiser with a summons. They could be drunk, they could be high on drugs, they could be both, which they usually are, and I guarantee you they will just go back and finish the job. That to me is frightening. It guts the domestic violence law, and I'm very close to that. I mean, I just think that's a community I don't want to live in. And I tell all my friends, stock up on ammunition. You're going to need it. Canton is going to become a dangerous place. That's going to happen. No matter what happens, it's going to get worse. The 0.5% isn't quite enough. But we need to be able to put people in jail and have that carrot and stick approach. If you're a bad boy, you're going to jail. They can't say that. If I was the regional manager of Walmart, I'd close the damn things here. I think we have 3 of them in Stark County. You know why? Shoplifting will cease to be a crime. Will not be a crime in this county. What is that going to do to the business environment?
You're one of the few presenters of the issue that is pretty much out front saying, fear, yeah, fear. It's a legitimate tool to use to get this sales tax passed. Am I correct that that's your attitude?
You're exactly right, because what you hear when you talk to the average guy on the street is not even aware of this, and that's a fact. Why? Because if you say, well, we need a sales tax, they'll bring up Gary Ziegler, Vince Fristacci. They don't like the sheriff, they don't like the mayor, they don't like this, they don't like, blah, 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 blah. Well, it doesn't matter what you don't like. On December the 8th, I could list 50 things that are all bad that are going to happen. Doesn't matter what your politics are, doesn't matter anything else. 50 bad things that are going to happen in this county, and they will affect every resident. If you live in Canton South and somebody's coming in your door, don't call the sheriff. He's not coming. There's nobody coming. If you have a private property parking lot accident down there, just change notes. Tell that to your insurance company. If you live in the 90,000 people without any police protection, nobody's coming.
So the voters of Stark County should be afraid, and they should vote for this sales tax.
Oh my God, yes. It's frightening. People. Well, here I didn't even get into this part. When I said I'm just the past chairman of the mental health board and the alcohol and drug board, the biggest mental institution, and I don't say this in a bad way, it's just how it happens. Guess what the biggest mental institution in the county is? The county jail. If we have to let these people out on the street without their medications, that'll keep you up at night. That absolutely, there's some sick people out there. People say, well, send them out to Maslin Heartland Hospital. They won't take them.